We are now in the 4th week of 4th quarter and I'm very excited for you. Just continue studying and working hard and everything will pay off. Believe me. So, let's get started! Good day everyone! My name is Teacher Aizie and I'm here to help you in this learning journey. Are you ready to learn? Before we start, make sure that you have your pen, paper, and self-learning module ready. At the end of our lesson, you are expected to identify the parts of a definition, determine sentence pattern used in writing a definition, spot incorrect grammar in definition, and write definitions using the given sentence patterns. Previously, you have learned that definition is a statement of the meaning of a word. However, in technical writing, we use definitions to explain the meaning of the word as it relates to the subject being discussed. The goal of writing definitions is to solve problems or confusions among readers. Providing definitions will enable you as a writer and your readers to have a unified understanding of a term. Other than knowing your audience, knowing how to be thorough in providing description and details will help you make useful definitions. Knowing the parts of a definition and correct usage of words will help you write descriptions for your definitions easily. This lesson will help you in observing correct grammar in writing helpful definitions. Let's take a look at the table on the board. You will notice that there are 4 columns. In the first column, you will see the definition. In the second column, you will see the term. In the third column, you will see the general class. In the last column, you will see the characteristics. Now let's take a look at the example. Let's define the word research. Research is the investigation that study materials and sources in order to establish facts and reach new conclusions. The term that we are trying to define is research. Its general class is systematic investigation. Finally, the characteristic is the study materials and sources in order to establish facts and reach new conclusions. So as you can see, a definition has 3 parts: term, class, and differentiating characteristics. There are 2 ways on how to construct a meaning. Pattern 1, Pattern 2. Now let's talk about the parts of a definition. 1. Term. Refers to the word or phrase that is being defined. It may be introduced by articles the, an, and a. Written together with the term is the general class to make an independent clause. If you use pattern number 1 in writing a definition, the term is the subject of your sentence and the verb to be used should agree with it. Here are the verbs or verb conjugation that you can use when writing a definition. Is, are, refer, refers, denote, denotes, describe, describes, pertain, pertains, is defined as, are defined as. When writing your definitions, make sure that the verb you will use agrees with the subject of your statement. Remember, a singular subject should take a singular verb. A plural subject should take a plural verb. Here are the examples. An abstract is a brief statement of essential information contained within a document or presentation. Research questions are questions that you include in the body of your work. Be careful with a term that end with s but are singular in form. For example, statistics is a form of mathematical analysis that uses quantified models, and words that are plural in form but do not end with S. For example, data are characteristics or information that are collected through observation. And when a phrase comes between the subject and the verb, remember that the verb still agrees with the subject, not the noun in the phrase following the subject of the sentence. This may occur when you use pattern number 2 in writing your definitions. For example, a brief statement of essential information contained within a document or presentation is called an abstract. The second part of a definition is class or general class. A general class refers to the class where the term belongs. When writing your definition, it is necessary to include the general class to which it belongs, if there is any. Through this method, your readers will have a specific idea of the term being identified. For example, statistics is a form of mathematical analysis that uses quantified models. Dependent variable is a variable that varies due to the impact of the independent variable. The third part of a definition is differentiating characteristics. To introduce your differentiating characteristics, you should use relative pronouns and a dependent clause. For example, statistics is a form of mathematical analysis that uses quantified models. Research questions are questions that you include in the body of your work. Did you understand the lesson? Now let's have a short exercise. Please get a pen and paper and answer the following questions. Read each statement carefully and write letter on the portion that has an error. Write letter E for no error. 1. Organization referred to a large group of individuals that is formally organized for the purpose of attaining a goal. Two, poverty line pertain to the amount of income that it takes to maintain a family at a basic level. Three, patriarchy is a social organization which structures the dominance of men over women. 4. Personality refers to the consistent pattern of attitudes and beliefs that an individual projects to the social world. Five, government refers to normal institutional structures of the nation-state which attempt to regulate internal and external relations. How did you fare in your exercise? Your performance task will be posted in our Google Classroom. So, I hope you learned something from our discussion today. I hope to see you again in our next video lesson. To get notified of the new video lessons, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Bye everyone! Thanks for watching!